We have a tough episode today. We're going up against top of the table in John Book, and then it's time for the second round, first leg of Asians Champions League. Let's get into it, my dudes. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. We've just played one match where we last left off. It was the Inshin match, and we looked really good once again. 3-0. Kim gets a goal. Kane gets a goal. Gutierrez gets a goal. Kim picked up an injury. I can't remember if it was an actually serious injury or not. What was wrong with Kim? What happened to you, Kim? He stubbed his toe. He's going to be out for 1 to 4 days, so he's going to miss this match. Unfortunately, Kim Sung-ho out for 2 weeks, pulled with some knee ligaments. He's had some injuries this season. That's not been great just because he's a player that we use on a regular basis. It'd be nice to get him back. And another thing I wanted to note is, where is he? Han Bin. The transfer window is not open for quite a while still. Let's see, when does it open up? It opens up the end of next month. So, yeah, Han Bin's wanted by Jean Book or Ulsan Hyundai. It's Ulsan Hyundai. And it was one of those situations, like you can see he's fairly poor. And there's a reason for that. That's because I sent out like, hey, anybody want to buy him for this price right here? Nobody, we didn't get an offer. But like I said, the transfer window is not open. It said that they was willing to spend like 1.5 million on him. And I'm like, not that great, really. I mean, he's been a really consistent player for us this season, and he has been throughout his career. But we've got options at center back with Sam Kim Sung-ho, Park Sung-won, and then as well as we got one guy on our reserve team that's really close. 2 guys, actually, Kim Sung-hoon and Lee Won-shik. Those guys, they could come up if we do sell him. It's not one of those things of like, I'm looking to, well, I did look to. For the right price, I will definitely sell him. It's not a huge deal, though, but it was something I noticed that I wanted to point out to you guys. But today, going up against John Book, which, as you guys know, we always play them. It's always a top of the table clash whenever we meet them. And then a very tough matchup against Shenzhen, an away matchup. And we looked at this side last time, and they're a very good side. That's just the best way to put it. Looking, they've got a guy that's valued at 26.5 million, a guy that's valued at 10.5 million. But granted, they're older players, but we have nothing close to this. Nothing whatsoever that we have that can compete with him. We have nothing that can compete with. I mean, he's not as good, but he's still a very good player. It's going to be a tough matchup. I think we're ready for the John Book match. I haven't picked a team, though. Haven't done it. All right, so Ivan Marin, he is finally healthy again. It's been a while since we've seen Ivan Marin. He's been banged up of late. I'm ready to do some swapsies here. Let's bring in some of these guys who are starting to lose fitness a little bit. That they need some time. They need to play a little bit. Where's the other Zhong Jinwoo? I want you in the match instead of Kim Ki-tae. I want you to get out there and get some game time. I actually need to make him available for the under-22s as well. Not under 22, so I don't want to do that. I think this is what we're going to roll with. We got Sun in goal. We got a back four of Lee Hong-min, Sam, Park Sung-won, and Gutierrez. In the midfield, we got Am Tae-kun, Park Ji-min, Kim Chan-so, Marin, and then we got Kang and Jung up top. We've looked good with this lineup. The lineup that we've played a lot. Obviously, Kim, we don't have him in the lineup, but that's really been the main change that we've done. Other than that, this is a pretty regular side for us that we put out. So hopefully we keep on keeping on, dudes. Once again, it didn't storm all day today. It's been a beautiful day. It's been hot. It's been very hot. I think it was like I don't know what it is for you guys over there, but it's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit over here. I don't know what that translates to Celsius, but pretty damn hot. And so I didn't really get out and do much. But as soon as I started recording, thundering, raining real hard, and it's just like, all right, come on now. You don't have to do it every time I sit down in this office to start recording. I've been in here most of the day playing, getting done stuff rendered, doing the normal stuff. Nothing's happened. Get in here, sounds like just something like a drum getting beat outside. It's so loud with the thundering. So I apologize if you do hear that. We're not winning the match, but we're looking better if you look at the statistics of it. Should have said that sooner. Park Sung-won gets his second goal of the season. Kim Chan-so, I think it was on the assist. Good stuff. Good stuff. And that was a long play by Kim. I tell you what, I think our Kims can go up against anybody else's Kims in this. We got some guys with the name of Kim that can absolutely tear this league apart. We take the lead right there. We got the 1 point lead in the table now over Jeonbuk. 1-0. Good stuff. Outstretched arms. Happy with the performance. Keep it up. Hopefully we carry it into the next matchup against Shenzhen, the away matchup. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I've always been the guy that I've never really played cautiously until I started doing YouTube, and I started actually playing a little bit of cautiously against teams that we would struggle against. And it seems sometimes it helps, and sometimes it's just like if you go cautiously, you just throw the match away. So I'm not sure what I want to do in the match. We're gonna bring Kim Young-min in. We're going to make another early big change. Jung Jin-woo coming in. I really want to get him fit. He's kind of, I mean, he is our backup striker. The other Jung is just so good that we don't play him a ton. He did play in one of the previous matches. I don't remember which one. And Kim, I haven't played him a lot this season either. Spent big money on him, and we haven't used him much. Yeah, if I could go back, I probably wouldn't have spent that much. Like I said, we spent way too much money on him. Jung Jin-woo gets his second of the season. I'm taking on the assist. 2-0 over formerly top of the table, Jeonbuk. And they've got a lot of former Daegu FC players in red and was on the pitch earlier. They must have took him off. Eder Roberto. 10 to go. And we just put another one on the board. Tae-kun gets his first career goal at Daegu. Park Sung-won on the assist. 3-0. Absolutely battered top of the table. What do we want to do with this final change? I always really throw Shim in there. I want him to be the starter. I really do. I just don't feel like he's ready for it yet. That's why he's not. But I really want him to be the starter. I play him so much. Son with the safe hands there. Corrals it up. I'm going to let everything reset. And I'm going to actually change up the tactic a little bit at this point because match is over. Lower the tempo. Raise the time wasting. Go to the wrong screen as usual. Slow the pace down. Just take it easy, my dudes. We got this in the bag now. Park Ji-min. I'm Tae-kun with it. He's going to get his second goal. You know, he gets tackled really hard, and it might be a pin here. I'm not sure who will take it. Maybe Kim Chan-so. Kim Chan-so usually takes like all of our set piece stuff. Penalties, set pieces. It's Kim Chan-so usually. Who's going to do it? Who is taking it? Who are you? Kim Chan-so. Buries it. 4-0. Did not think this was going to happen in this match. 7th goal of the season for him. He is having a really, really good season. Kim Chan-so, definitely the most improved player since getting rid of Red. He stepped up huge. He's putting out an 8.5 right now. 24 years old. He's a 3.5-star player. 3.5-star potential. Great flair, great leadership, great work rate. This is the kind of midfield player that I want to keep around. Like, he's one of those guys that we've talked that we might eventually sell Jung. We might eventually sell Kim. You know, some of the names that you think of, that like when you think of Daegu FC, I think we could sell him. But Kim Chan-so is the kind of guy that I just really don't want to see. He's a leader in the locker room. He's a great player on top of that. So it's just like, I'm good. I really don't want to ever sell that guy. I like him a lot. That match right there puts us top of the table. Going up against Shenzhen next. It's not going to be fun, dudes. I'm a bit worried about this match, and it's one of those things of I'm going to have to think about if I want to go cautiously, just trying to really counter on them. I don't know. I really don't know what to do in this next match. Well, I am sure that I am going to regret it, but we are playing cautiously in this match. We got Son in goal, back four, Han-bin, Sam, Park Sung-won, and Wilvert. In the midfield, we got Kim Chan-so, Park Ji-min, Marin, Kang, and Jung. I'm putting this side out. I really thought about playing Shim. If it was a league match, I probably would more than likely start Shim in this one. But I'm a bit nervous to do it in this one. And the reason for that is I want a little bit more defensively minded player. So Hanbin is on the right hand side. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. I think I read the lineup off. I don't remember. I know I read the back four, and I read the midfield. We got Jung and Kang up top. That's where we always are. It's this is going to be a tough one. This is very similar to last year where we played Shandong. I can't remember the name of the team exactly. Where they was going to be the much better side. I really hope it's a different result because the first half of that first leg really had me excited. I was like, because we can move on from the second round. Maybe we can make some big money. We have just had terrible luck with the draws, though. It has been just powerhouse after powerhouse. And even when we're playing in a nation, like I think the first season we played against the team from Hong Kong, I think. Could be wrong, so don't quote me on it. And they was nothing crazy. It was, they're going to do it to me again. They're going to suck me right back into it again. But no, the first season we played a team that from a smaller nation that, since I had checked the add created players, this database, that team was just like stacked, just 100% stacked, and we got steamrolled. I don't remember if we actually got steamrolled, but we got beat. And then the last season we went up against Shandong and looked really good the first half of the first leg and looked really good in the second leg. We just looked absolutely terrible in the second half of the first leg, and it ultimately ended up us getting beat, getting knocked out then, and now we're going up against, I mean, I don't know the Chinese leagues that well. I've never managed there, but I would assume a pretty good team over there, and going up against them. So another tough draw. It's like, hey guys, we could have an easier draw than this. You know, there are other teams. Sorry, I had a little bit of a notification on my phone. One of my friends starting up a fantasy American football league, and it was something I was big into a couple of years ago. Haven't been into it as big, and he wanted me to check some stuff out for the league that we're creating. I got to do it, but this is more important right now. I actually sent like a message in between episodes, or not in between episodes, between matches, and it probably wasn't the best idea. I know he was going to respond to what I did. First 25 down. We've created 2 more shots than them. They've had a couple more on target. XG is really, really close. I wanted to see possession to see. I assume that their possession is. Jung is keeping us alive. He gets a brace already. 10th of the season for him. Jung and Kim, by far my 2 favorite players of this save so far. Ooh. And then Kim Chansaw, I really like him as well. That was nice. Good job, Jung. Looking at possession as well. Wow. That really surprises me. The possession of this match. I didn't think we'd be holding on to the ball that much. I really didn't. That's a pleasant surprise. I think what the issue is like a lot of times too when we're playing these matches, especially the last 2 in the Champions League second round, this one in the previous season, I think that they've got such top-end players. Like their top-end players are really good, but I think, and I haven't looked at the teams enough to know this, but I think like once you get past maybe the first 11, like their first 11 is better than our first 11. I'm not saying that, but I think our bench is much better than their bench. And I could be wrong. I don't know. It just feels like the past 2 second rounds that we've played, besides the second half of the first leg last season, that the teams have been really, really close. And right now we're 60 minutes down in this match. 2-1 for the good guys. Kim is tired, and Bud, I need you and Kim Chan-So to stay on. You guys can get a break in the next match. I'm making a change up top, though. Kang can come off. I really debated playing with a defensive midfielder in the last match, but I didn't have anybody that could play back there. And Park Ji-min can slide back there. Kite can come on in that spot. We're actually going to drop Marion back a little bit further. We're going full on defensive at this point. We're parking the bus. Do we want to make another change here? Carlos Gutierrez can come on. I think that's what we'll do. And we're going to slow the tempo down. We're going to turn some time wasting on frequently. And I do want to go ahead and take that off. We're not slowing the pace down yet with the goal keep, but I do want to take off and distribute quickly. If we hang on to this, this is a big surprise. I mean, like the match stats, though, it says that we're the better side in this match. We've been the better team. It's surprising. That's all it is. I thought one of the Sam or Park Sung-won could play as a defensive mid, but they can't. Time wasting on fully now. So we'll do that. I meant to do one more thing. Please let me open you back up there. No, Jung doesn't want to play there, but he's going to. I'm not going to make a final change. I think at that point it would just be making a change that might actually hurt us more than help us. Park Ji-min pushes this one forward. He clears it out very nicely. Can we get possession here? 3 minutes of added time. Oh, no. Oh. Son, don't you do that to me. He plays it forward. He gets Jung. Park Sung-won just says, hey, get it out. That's what he does. Okay, this highlight could end. I mean, there was a really good chance that I think was the key of this key highlight. You don't have to continue. We're good right here, games. Stop it. Don't you, oh, not again. Not again. My heart can't do this. Park Sung-won just says, Okay. Okay, here we go. Jung carries us through this match. He gets a brace, 2-1. But looking at, like I said, you look at the match statistics, we was the much better side in this match, actually. And that really surprises me. Possession kind of leveled out a little bit. We was still in the lead on possession, but that right there is what really surprises me the most. Not the shots and the XG, but the possession. Us edging out on possession really surprised me. That was a great win for us. Carrying it on to the second leg with a 2-1 lead and a 2-goal away thing. You understand what I'm saying? Nice stuff there. We get 50K from that. Raking in that big money in the Asians Champion League. Jung was the best player, of course. Ferb in front of the goal. Keep it up, my dude. And then we're going to come back. And it's going to be another short turnaround. It is. And the reason for that is because we played Gwangju this season. We haven't played Blue Wings. So we're going to come back. We're going to play Blue Wings in the first match. We're going to play Shenzhen in the next match. And it's going to be a fantastic time when we move on from the second round, baby. Well, it's amazing that we was able to get off to a good lead in this second round matchup against a very good Shenzhen team. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification button, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for